Hi, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. And guys, thanks for being here. So we are going to jump in this is going to be for the first half of July. And I didn't want to forget you. I had 3 videos left and I had to make sure that I get them out. I wanted to make sure that I get them out, I should say. I've been focused on so many projects within any event, let's jump into this. I want to say happy birthday to you, okay? So this could be from, the first half of July and then a little bit more, okay? So just remember that. It's going to be you and 2, right? And so we're going to pull a few cards for you first, and then we'll pull some on the spread itself and get a little bit of idea about this other person too, all right? So let's jump into this because love always starts with you. I am going to pull an activation card and see what is going to activate you for the first half of July and brings us all the way up until like at least the 16th for sure, okay? So let's take a look at what this is, all right? So happy birthday, Cancer, all right? Happy birthday. What do we get here? Wow, we get conception. Interesting. Wow, there's a new birth of something, okay, guys? It could be literally, some of you might be pregnant, or, this is about a birthing of something new, right? It's having faith in a new birth, right? So this could be an act of creation of something, right? This could be in a relationship, a situation, maybe creating a new relationship, something of the sort here. Some of you might be pregnant, okay? I'm just saying, for those of you that are interested, this is what's coming through here, okay? This is a start of an idea. This could be a start of a belief, or a new way of being as it pertains to love, all right? Because it's showing up in your love rate, all right? So there is some sort of change that's taking place, all right? It wants us to really focus our attention and on our awareness on where we originated from, where you came from. So don't forget where you came from, I guess is one of the biggest things here. But it also talks about the potential and opportunities, in the galaxy here of what it is that we can manifest and actually bring into being through awareness and attention. So this is really about going inside and remembering where you came from, okay? Pure consciousness, right? We're here in a body at this time and in this place, but really allow yourself to realize the infinite potential and possibilities. This is like in the galaxy, there's cells, which is like, solar systems. And this wants you to remember, that where you came from, and where creation begins, right? And to put your intention there, right? And focus on awareness, through conception, starting something new, okay? These cells can split into 1, into 2, into 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It goes on, right? So this is saying you've got infinite potential, right? And it wants you to remember that. Interesting that this is coming out here. So this could be, again, an infinite potential in a relationship, a birthing of a brand new relationship, could be conception of a relationship, or, a new beginning, a start of something, okay? A birthing of that. So just want you to focus on your intention and to remember where you came from, or where you're starting from, and then the infinite potential of where you're going to, okay? So that's what's coming through. Let's take a look at anything else that wants to come through here. And it's a 16 card reducing to a 7, and 7 is about having faith. So having faith in that manifestation, and your own focused awareness and attention, and what you can manifest through doing that, having that focused intention. So by speaking of which, then you want to check out my meditation that I just completed right up here. It's a creation of yourself. It's also in my description box below, so you could check it out, right? So recreate and reinvent yourself, becoming your future self now, all right? So do check that out, all right? It's one of the projects I've been working on, and quite a few other ones, but take a look at that. That might make some sense to you here. What else? Animal Kingdom. Interesting, okay? Wow, this is showing up in your read here, all right? It's bringing to the forefront animal awareness. So for some of you, I don't know, do you have animals in your home, or some of them having kids, having babies or something? But this is really your spiritual companion is your animals, and this is what's coming out. Isn't that the truth, though? Isn't that the truth? Animals can teach us so much if we, really stop and listen and to take heed. But they've been our spiritual companions for quite some time. The birds, or the cats, the dogs, the horse, the bunny, the butterflies, the fish, all of that is really coming through here. Even the turtles here, you know, they're spiritual companions. And at this moment, what this is saying is that your spiritual companion has messages to share with you. So as it pertains to love, take a look at your animals. They're going to give you some advice, okay? Do note that. I can't tell you how many times my Bella's given me advice, you know, on certain things. And you know, whether to take a break, whether, you know, whatever it is that you need to do, you know, it's amazing, right? So, and Bella's my Persian, my cat. So, whatever it is that your spiritual animal is for you, or your spiritual creatures that are around you, this is saying take heed to the animal kingdom, because they do have messages for you. And it doesn't even have to be your very own. It could be when you're out and about, right? And you come across something, right? You overhear, you see something unusual as it pertains to animals, right? There is a message that wants to come into play for you, and it has to deal with love. All right. So interesting, guys, interesting. All right. So let's jump into your read and let's take a look at what wants to come out for you here. Okay. Let's take a look. What does Cancer need to know most? Like, where is Cancer at right now at the present moment? Okay. Where's Cancer at this present moment? Let's take a look at what that is. Okay. Where's Cancer at the present moment? All right, let's take a look. We got Hierophant energy, and then we've got the Six of Cups, okay? So this is, you kind of, I don't know, you're kind of going in and you're looking at the past. This is innocence and nostalgia, right? And this is, well, the Hierophant energy, you know, well, let's just put this, the Hierophant is Taurus, and then the Six of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, right? Your energy. So it's kind of like it has you going within. Some of you might have Taurus in your chart, or you might be taking on this energy in terms of introspection of the past, right? And this is interesting because that's that conception card, right, that came out. Could be going back to how things really began from the very beginning, right? You know, person, place, or thing, whatever the situation that has brought you to my channel, I am going to be focusing on love here, okay? So you're going to know what that looks like for you. But this is really, yeah, innocence and nostalgia, going back and kind of looking back at the past and having some sort of introspection from that. So what are you doing from that here? Because I think you're realizing how far that you've come and you've grown, because this is a 6, and 6s are about growth. That's a pregnant number too, right? Birthing of something new. So it's all playing together in conception. You guys are starting brand new in something, okay? There's a birthing of something new. Knight of Cups. Ooh, this is all very, you know, romance is in the air. You might have a water sign that's coming towards you, right? This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. This is romance, very charming, very transparent in their, you know, their thoughts or their actions towards you. So you've got an opportunity in love. Someone who might have that in their chart, or you might be sharing your love with someone. But there is definitely someone that's got love for you, right? You can see that right here, right? So it's coming right through. So someone's got love for you here. Well, Cancer. All right, let's take a look. Anything else? Moon card. A little bit mysterious. Maybe some things are hidden. It could be Pisces, someone that you might be dealing with. Maybe someone's got Pisces in their chart, but there's a little mystery behind it. There is some little, there is some things that maybe are not yet brought to the light, but they soon will be. Okay, we've got a full moon in Aquarius on the 24th of this month, so do take heed of that, right? So anything that we just had a new moon in, yeah, we had a new moon in Cancer just recently, right, guys, on the 9th or 10th, right? So with that being said, whatever intentions that you're starting to put out, you know, you might feel reverberations of that right now. You know, start putting those intentions out right now, so when you hit the full moon, you can reap the rewards. And definitely get your moon manifesting on too, guys. All right, check out my candle and all the goodies that come with it. All right, you'll see it in my description box and at the end of the video. But let's take a look at anything else where you're at. Yeah, there's maybe some sort of misunderstandings and confusion, you know, with this moon card here. Okay, so there's some, I think it's just, something's clouded, right? There's some sort of misunderstandings in a relationship or situation, right? And things are going very, very slow. So it's kind of like, okay, you're reevaluating things, right? You know, things are going really slow at a snail's pace, and maybe it feels like it's you've been talking to a brick wall. You or someone else close to you might be a little stubborn within the situation. Okay, let's take a look at this other person. Okay, where's this other person at the present moment? All right, where's this other person at the present moment? What do we get here? Page of Swords. Could be dealing with a fire sign, or you could be dealing with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Page of Swords is some sort of message that's coming through that's very energetic. It's very, how do I want to say it? It's full of curiosity in terms of moving forward, right? So the pages are about a message coming through. Now the Four of Wands is all about harmony, home, and marriage. Now I don't know if someone's coming through with a message saying that they're married, or someone's coming through with a message saying that they want to get married. Okay, to you or of such, right? So it could go either way, guys, and that's why I had to mention to you there. Okay, you're gonna know what that is to you. Definitely note your comments below. Okay, and definitely smash that like button and subscribe while you're at it. Okay, but that's what I get here. It is like, this is happy home, harmony, and a marriage, right? It could be this other person, maybe they're creating happy home, harmony, maybe there's some sort of message coming through stating that. Tell me a little bit more about this Four of Wands here. Okay, give me a little bit more about that, this other person. Judgment. Okay, some sort of decisions having to be made. This is this person making some sort of judgment in a relationship or situation, right? And there's no timing available, especially as it pertains to judgment. Both outcomes are just as likely. One outcome is just as likely as the other. So there's some sort of judgment that's being made. There's a choice that this person might be needing to make here. Anything more? Ten of Swords, letting go of the anxiety, depression, and despair. Again, this is getting rid of that. There is a judgment to let go of anxiety, depression, or despair. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Interesting. I'm going to pull a love oracle to see what else wants to come out. Yeah, someone is letting something go. Maybe someone's been stuck in a situation to which that has led to anxiety and despair. All right. Anything more? Yeah, infatuation. There is an obsession, right? Maybe it was some sort of obsession that this person had, and they're moving on to the next. So it's about them moving on, okay? So I don't know if it's in this situation with you guys. It could be that. But I will tell you that it could be that maybe that they're currently involved and they're looking forward to moving on because there is a spiritual bond that they find with you that just can't be broken. Okay. And that's what's coming through. It's kind of like this red string of faith. Let's take a look at what is the crux of the situation. What is the, kind of the center of this? What is going on? Okay. What is the core issue, which is kind of like the shadow side of the situation? What is it? Nine of Cups, Three of Cups. Interesting. So the Nine of Cups is, this is all cup energy. It's all your energy here, Cancer, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But the Nine of Cups is actually reaching to that potential of satisfaction, right? Of emotional satisfaction, right? And then I get the Three of Cups, which is all about friendship and community, right? It could be that there's three people involved as well, okay? Or it could be that they're satisfied focusing on friendship and community. But I feel that the situation, the Three of Cups talks about love. There's love here, it says here. So this is what tells me kind of like that there could be three people involved in the situation and a decision needs to be made. Give me anything more on this Three of Cups here on the crux of the situation. Wheel of Fortune. An old karmic cycle has closed and a brand new one is beginning. So whatever, situation or, energy that you were in with another person, just as it's saying that things are changing. There is a fresh new energy that's coming in, okay? So if things weren't working before, there's an opportunity for something to really work, okay? But this is the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about luck. This is an opportunity. It's a lucky sign ruled by Jupiter, right? And this is saying the energy has now closed. There's brand new, fresh energy coming in. So this is this is about to look, take a look at this. Fresh energy is coming in. Okay, anything else in the situation? So it just wants to remind you of that, okay? That's all. All right, anything else? Yeah, flow. Go with the flow. Don't force anything in this relationship or situation. So Cancer, that's what's coming through here. If you've got someone that's that kind of this resonates with you, then this is saying don't force the situation. Go through the healing that's necessary, for you. Could have gone through a situation where you found that out, maybe that there was another party involved and you're going through a little bit of healing within this. And you're recovering from that, right? Or it could be recovering from a old way of thinking, like a past belief system, right? And that could very much well be the case, okay? So it's a new way of being right now, a new belief system of anything as well, right? Yeah, and this is what's coming through is surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still, not act, simply breathe and focus on your own power. You know that conception card that came out? Really important there. Heed those signs from your animal kingdom, right? Because this is saying surrender to non-action. Let others come to you. Okay, so interesting. Isn't this interesting, guys? So this is, yeah, there is, it's something, yeah, something, there was a dealio that needed to be worked out here, okay? Let's take a look at what's going to help in this situation. What's going to help, okay? What's going to help in this? Let's take a look. Star card, Aquarius energy, and Five of Swords. Maybe there was some sort of conflict as it pertains to healing, or conflict with an Aquarius, okay? Or that could be the case. But what's coming through as the five is conflict here. There could be tension of some sort. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, right, as it pertains to healing, or someone who's got Aquarius in their chart. Now, you could have Aquarius in your chart as well, and maybe there's conflict in terms of your healing. But what can help in this is, let me pull one more card here, is healing is important. There's conflict. What else? Empress energy. Okay, so focus on beauty, focus on creativity, birthing. This is all about birthing of something new. You know, that's what the Empress energy is all about. This is about getting rid of the conflict in your healing, right? This is about healing and pushing through and knowing you can birth something new, because that's what the Empress does. She also lets others come to her. She knows her value, right? So I think that you're actually carrying this Empress energy, even if you are the star, here as well. I kind of feel that you're taking on this energy as well, and you're allowing others to come to you, okay? Especially as it pertains to this conflict in this situation, okay? So that's what this is calling out for you to do. Surrender to non-action. How interesting, right? Focus on self-love and taking care of you right now, okay? Cancer, it's your season. It's your time right now, okay? You know that there's a close bond that you have with someone, and, your friends, it could be lovers as well. And whether or not it's someone that you already know, maybe you've never got it off the ground with this person, or it never really started. For some of you, that could be the case. For others, it could be someone that you might already know, and that there is some sort of close bond. They could be a friend. But whatever the case may be, this is calling on you with your healing and taking care of you, okay? And that's going to be super, super big, okay? And that's what's going to help you right now. Taking care of you, especially when there's conflict in healing there, and to get rid of any sort of negativity. Yeah, get rid of any sort of self-sabotage, negativity. This is what's calling all the negativity be gone, okay? That's what's coming through here, okay? It wants you to see things straight. It wants you've got distorted view of a situation, but this is saying get rid of any sort of negative self-talk. Let that go, right? And any sort of outside influence, and be gracious and in gratitude, okay? This is what's calling, it wants you to rid of the negativity. Interesting, that's what's going to help. How can progress be made? Anything else in terms of more, how can progress be made in this? What do we get here? Two of Pentacles and the, what is this? King of Swords. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles is focusing on, be adaptable as it pertains to the head. So this is saying be flexible in your way of thinking, because it has to do with what it is that's going on in your head. Okay, the King the King of Swords is authority of one's intellect, having balance over the authority of one's intellect. And that's how you're going to make progress. That's how you're going to make progress. The cards couldn't be more direct for you here. This is so interesting, Cancer. And it's important that, you're this about being flexible, being adaptable. You feel yourself going one way, bring your back the other way. If you go on the negative side, bring yourself into a balance and positivity. And that's going to really, really help you. It has to deal with the mind, right? So that's going to be super key for you here, but that's how you can make progress, right? Balancing that out. And then I get the 10 of Wands, letting go the burdens, reaching some sort of completion here. This is getting rid of the burdens and the responsibility of that old way of thinking and balancing things out now. This is letting it go. I'm so happy to see this. You're making progress here. This is so awesome. This is beautiful progress here. Okay, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to jump in to learn more about this other person here. And we're going to learn a little bit more about you as well. Okay, so keep that in mind. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus a little bit more on, because it wants you to plant new seeds right now, right? And focus on your inspirations. What inspires you? Focus on that right now. And again, let go of the burdens, and then new pathways and new beginnings can be made. Hence that Wheel of Fortune that came through. Okay, so we're going to look at more at this other person on, what it is that they haven't told you, what they're most afraid of, what they want most from you, what is going to be their next move, what are you most afraid of course, too, in this, messages from both sides, potential outcome, and then advice. So if you are interested in taking a look at that, check out the link below. And guys, I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.